Hey everybody, Nick Too Sick here, back with another fishing video. Today I'm going to do a special one. I'm going to be doing a Christmas 2018 buyer's guide for some awesome fishing tackle to get the Delta fishermen this holiday season, whether it be for yourself or for somebody else. There's some really good products out there that not only fish really well on the Delta, but actually help support the Delta itself. So I'll be getting into that. So I just got a few little baits. There's a whole lot of awesome local baits out there. If you guys want to throw your 2 cents in, be glad to explore any options in the comments as well. So I'm just going to start with, some of the things that I think maybe you should consider buying for, the upcoming seasons, around this holiday time. So with that being said, more important than what you buy is where you buy. So if you can, try to go to, a small local shop. There's a few exceptions if you can't, if you don't have that in your area and all you have is a Walmart, etc., that's a different story. But out here on the Delta, there's plenty of little bait and tackle places that would love to have your business, and you'll be supporting, them instead of, a corporate giant or that sort of thing. So jumping straight into the baits, one I just want to throw out there, basically my favorite bait to throw is a chatterbait. A chatterbait basically has become the #1 bait for me over the last 5 years. Before the chatterbait was around, I was throwing a lot of spinner baits and a lot of crankbaits, but in my opinion, the chatterbait kind of acts like both a square bill and like a spinner bait, so you get the best of both worlds. So that's why I'm throwing it. So one spinner bait that I really like is the Blade Runner, the wobblehead. I always throw these in a 1/2 ounce. As you can see, this particular color, I have these in a bunch of different colors. This particular color here is like a silver color for a shad imitation, and that's highly recommended, durable, and I like the blade on there. You can bend it, to get it to swim to the particular depth you're looking for. Really solid hooks on that, and anything Blade Runner is good in my opinion, which is going to get me into my second bait, which is also Blade Runner. Get yourself some nice weedless swim bait jig heads. This is basically the same thing. This is what you're going to want to throw on days where there is not a lot of wind, when it's really clear out and you're dealing with a lot of weeds. I'll throw these to catch striper and largemouth. You just put a Kitech on there, and you could swim that right through the hydrilla and stuff and catch some really good bass. So this is a nice double little option to go right here. You guys, really good little baits. They run about $5 a piece. And another one I really like by Blade Runner Tackle is the Spin Tricks. This particular one I have in a 1/4 ounce, but I also have several in the 1/2 ounce variation. I'll go down to a 1/4 ounce every once in a while in real shallow waters, or to appeal to more fish. So 3 really good options by Blade Runner. You guys can't go wrong there. Blade Runner Tackle is local, and every time you buy from them, you're helping support and American people, normal people just like you and I. So that's important. Going on to the next product is going to be a TNT wada jig. This is a Cooch's wada jig. These are actually really hard to find, so I suggest if you do find them, you get as many as you can. This is a great local product coming out of, the designer and the guy who makes this is out of Bethel Island, California, and is no longer with us. So these have become scarce over, the past year or so. So if you could find anything, TNT baits is highly recommended. I really like their jigs. Also, if you want to go with the TNT chatterbait, it's called a claymore, and those are really, really good too. So I would recommend that. TNT baits. Also, another brand you guys hear me talking a lot about is Snag Proof. Get yourself as many Snag Proof frogs as you feel you may need. Snag Proof is a really, really good company. They make quality frogs, and like I said, you're helping support a small group of American people that built this business, and they deserve your business just like you deserve a good product that's designed to fish your area. So this particular frog, Snag Proof, I'll tell you, not all the frogs are created equal. You're going to want a Pro Series Snag Proof frog. This one here is Ish's Poppin' Fatty, and I buy these because I like if you look at the nose on these actually, you can throw these like a popper because of the way the nose is. It pops the water, and you can get a lot more splash. If you're looking for like a more traditional type of frog, I recommend Bobby's Perfect Frog. It literally is perfect. Really good hooks on there, good action, and yeah, go with Snag Proof Pro Series models. Another company that I would like to put you guys on is out of Richmond, California, which is right at the bottleneck of the California Delta and the San Francisco Bay, is River to Sea. I don't have any particular packaging for these products right here. They've all been opened, but I'm just going to show them to you. What you have here is, this is my favorite square bill crankbait. This is a River to Sea, the Biggie Papa. I don't know if you can see the writing on there, but it says River to Sea, Biggie Papa. And this is a 1/2 ounce. I like the cold-blooded color. This just is the real utility, basic staple of California Delta fishing. So, get some of these. There's some great colors. My favorites are, like I said, this cold-blooded one. I also throw this gold one too when I'm getting on the gold shiner bites, or I'm fishing for, bluegill eating bass. This is a really good representation of that. Strong hooks, very durable, good square bill. That's the Ish Monroe series. California Delta fisherman out there doing his thing, So that's a company and a fisherman you're going to want to support. Also, by River to Sea, you should get yourself some Whopper Ploppers if you don't have any already. These are the ones that I have. I think this is the River 90. This one's the 90, River to Sea 90. I'll go from 90 to 110 in size. Usually this is a top water bait, basically like a buzz bait. Really, really good product, and every time you buy one of those, your money is staying local, which is really important. Another thing I like to throw by River to Sea is they have a really, really nice spinner bait. Also by Ish Monroe, the River to Sea, the Bling Bling, I believe is what it's called. This one's a 1/2 ounce. As you can see, another little gold shiner type of deal, which is what I'm throwing right now. So, in a nutshell, you're going to want to go out and get some Snag Proof, some River to Sea. You're going to want to get yourself some TNT baits. You're going to want to get yourself some Blade Runner. There's some bigger companies out there that, are already really, really successful and could still really use your business because they support the Delta a lot. And some of those companies would be the Kitech, Get yourself Kitex. You can never have too many Kitex, you know, big, little, small, all the colors. These things are what you're going to want to be throwing as your trailers, on your spinner baits, on your chatterbaits, on your swim jigs, on your, you know, swim bait heads, basically, on your weedless underspins, basically everything you're going to want to throw that as a trailer as. Also, another company that's heavy out here is the Gary Yamamoto. So if you're gonna buy some Senkos, go out there and get some Yamamoto Senkos. Black and blue and black and red are your staples. That's what you're gonna want to buy. Another couple of products that I would like to, you know, throw out there are basically missile baits. They got some really nice baits out there. They're out here sponsoring a lot of events. Here you can see a setup I have. This is my punching setup. What you have going on here is you have the missile baits D-bomb. And as far as a hook, got a new Jack flipping hook, which is by River to Sea. On here you have a Paycheck punch skirt. Paycheck's out here, you know, sponsoring guys, you know, sending guys across the country from this area to fish, and are really helping out this area. So there's a River to Sea trash bomb on there. So, you know, just doing these kind of things. If you're going to buy a punching setup, just going with the River to Sea and Paycheck and Missile Baits. These are the companies that, you know, sponsor the events out here on the California Delta. If you're looking for a good rod, go out and buy yourself a nice Dobbins rod and, you know, put some P-line on it. So, you know, those are the companies, like I've been telling you, that are out here showing love to us. So those are the companies that we want to show love back to. So that's all I have for you today. It's a good time of year to go out and get fishing tackle. You know, there's a lot of bait shops out there that need money right now, and not as many people are fishing, so you could get some good deals and possibly even haggle a little bit. So any questions or concerns, feel free to let me know. Anything I might have missed in the comments, suggestions, that sort of thing. So stay tuned for the monthly review coming up, and thanks again everybody for watching.